Hello, everybody. How everybody doing? This is Elisha Ba, your CCA, your community care advocate. Me and Black Beauty, my little princess, my beautiful daughter. We haven't been here in a while, but today I say I gotta go on, Black Beauty. I gotta go on today. We haven't been on your platform in so long now. I think maybe 4 weeks, 6 weeks could be. But we are here today. Me and Black Beauty are here today, and um, we here today. And one moment. And today we want to talk to you. Today we want to talk to you about I can't go any longer this way. I can't go any longer this way. This is Talks for Kids. Talk for Kids. Tell my story, mommy. I can't go any longer this way. Inner child syndrome. Inner child syndrome. Okay? Everybody's tired. Everybody's tired. Everybody's wore out. Everybody don't understand why their life have to be the way that it is, why they feel the way that they feel. And my name is Alicia, but I told you. And why they going through the things that they going through in their life. Okay, everybody's just so very tired. And you're getting a lot of outbursts on YouTube, and you're getting a lot of outbursts on social media platforms like TikTok and Facebook. You know, you got women 30 and 20 and 40 and 50 years old crying. They crying, a lot of crying. And, you know, even the men, they tired too. And a lot of men right now has decided that they don't want to date women anymore. They don't want a wife. They don't want a woman. They don't want to be in a relationship with women anymore. And the women are feeling the same, some of them about them. So it's just a whole lot of confusion right now among people. It's a whole lot of confusion among people. And everybody's just really just losing it right now. You got a lot of white women, black comment on you. Oh, I'm just sad and I've been living alone and I'm just tired and I just don't know what to do and I just can't get a man and I can't get a boyfriend and I'm just so tired of trying. And you know, all of that is come from their trauma that they've been in their childhood. So, you know, everybody's just confused, you know, and just confused and just don't understand their life and just don't understand their self and just don't understand what it is that they need to be doing. Okay, the one thing that you need to be doing right now is dealing with your inner child. You need to be dealing with your inner child, that little girl, that little girl. You see the picture on the screen, right? You see this picture on the screen of the woman with the child inside of her mind. And the child is trying to bring her some flowers because the child wants some attention and she want mama to pay her some attention and you know stop and look at, and this is why you just crying and you just lonely and you just depressed and don't nobody want to be bothered with you, and because your inner child is in control of your emotions. Your inner child is right here. They in control of your emotions. They in control of your thoughts. Okay? They in control. And see, this is why, you know, at 20 years old, you saying, oh, I don't want a man, or, you know, I don't want a woman. I don't want to be in a relationship because you are afraid because of a lot of things that you went through and your childhood. It just have destroyed you and your inner child. Your inner child is still very unhappy. That little girl and that little boy that went through the trauma, that went through the rape, that went through the abuse, that went through the neglect, that went through the abandonment. That little boy, the scared little boy, that always had to hide in his room because he didn't want to be around nobody because they was gonna judge him and they was gonna call him names and they just was going to make him feel bad and he didn't feel worthy enough to be in their presence. He didn't feel comfortable enough to be around his brothers and sisters and nobody in his house. So he just hid his way in the closet in his room. So yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's inner child syndrome. See, it's syndrome, meaning that it's just have went so far now. You have went so far in your life, ignoring your inner child, ignoring your childhood trauma, how you got raped and molested and all. You just have went so far. You have went so far in your life trying to carry the pain, trying to carry the pain of your childhood, trying to carry the wounds of your past and your childhood. You have went so very far and you just can't pretend anymore, and that's why I titled it like I titled it childhood syndrome. I can no longer do this. I can no longer do this. I can no longer pretend that I am happy and I'm not. I can no longer pretend that nothing is wrong with me, and I got so much things wrong with me. There's so much going on in my mind. There's so much going on in my mind. I can't pretend no more. I can't pretend. It's just there. It's just there. The anger is there. The frustration is there. The doubt is there. The unbelief is there. The sadness is there. The fear is there. The rejection is there. The shame is there. The guilt is there. Everything is there. Everything is there. You know why it's there? Because your child, your inner child, little Joseph, little Sue, little Connie, little Bob, your inner child. Your inner child is very much still hurting right now today. You are them. You are them. You have not grown up yet. You still that little boy. You still are that little boy. You still are the little boy that was hiding in the room when you was a little boy. You still him. You still the little girl that's hiding on the bed, hiding in the closet, that's afraid to go out, that's afraid to trust anybody, that's afraid to hold anybody and accept anybody and believe anybody. You still that little girl that's feel that you are so ugly and that you're not pretty, you're not ugly, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. I just can't deal. I can't cope with all of this. You are that little girl and you are the little boy. That's the problem. That's the problem. And it's never going to stop and it's never going to end and it's never ever going to go away what you are feeling until you deal with your inner child. It's syndrome now. It's so bad now. It's so bad. Your life is so tore up. You are so tore up inside out. Oh my God, you just feel so horrible. You feel so horrible and you don't even know why you feel the way that you feel. And I'm telling you why you feeling the way that you feel, because that little boy and that little girl is still crying. That little boy and that little girl is still sad. That little girl and that little boy is still hurting. That little girl, that little boy is still pretending that they happy, and they know when you was a little girl and a little boy, you had to pretend a lot. You could never ever be yourself. You could never ever be yourself. When you was trying to be yourself, when you was trying to be who you was, you always got punished for being who you was, for laughing, for feeling good, for feeling happy. You know, you would get punished. You would get, what are you so happy about? There's nothing. No, go in your room. Go in your room. Go in your room. Just go in your room and just don't come out of your room till it's time for you to go to school tomorrow, or it's time for you to get some food. Don't come out your room. I don't want to be bothered with you today. I don't want to be bothered with you. No, I don't want to. I don't have time to talk to you. I don't feel good. And these are the things that you was told as children. And now that's why right now you just feel like, oh my God, just nobody care. Nobody understand. Nobody get it here. Nobody is getting it. Nobody's getting it. Nobody's understanding. Well, I understand, Alicia, but do understand what you are going through. I do understand it because I went through the same exact things or worser than what you went through. And Alicia, but it's all free today. I'm all free. I'm all healed. I'm all good. I don't have to cry no more. I don't have to be sad no more. I don't have to be frustrated. I don't have to be miserable. I don't have to be hopeless. I don't have to be none of those things anymore. I don't have to look in the mirror and say, who am I? I know who I am now. I don't have to look in the mirror and say, who am I? What is the reason that I am here in this world? Why was I born? I don't know who I am. I don't know what I need to be doing. I'm not that person anymore. So I am telling you, there is hope. There is hope. But you got to understand this one principle, and this one thing is that you have to free your inner child. You have to free your inner child. You have to stop pretending, and you have to stop ignoring, and you have to stop acting like there's nothing wrong with you when there's so many things wrong with you emotionally. There are so much stuff wrong with you emotionally, and you just walking around every day, ignoring your inner child, ignoring the trauma, ignoring what you went through, ignoring how your mama treated you when you was a little girl, and you was, no, they did not treat you right. No, they did not do you right. No, they did not appreciate you as a child. They did not appreciate you. They did not. All you did for them is what they told you to do. That's all you did for your mama. And your daddy wasn't there because mostly all the daddies always leave the mama. They always leave the mama, and they always leave the children because they can't deal with the mama. They can't deal with the mom, and the mama can't deal with the daddy. So the daddy end up leaving. You 2 years old, you 5 years old. Why, mommy? Why did daddy have to leave me? Why daddy leave? And mama not gonna explain to you why daddy left. Oh, well, he just no good. He ain't no good. He ain't no good. He don't want to take care of his children. He don't want to be your father. He don't want to be your daddy. I mean, your mama just give you all these stories why daddy left her, and she just never will ever tell you the truth that daddy left her because you wasn't doing daddy the right way. You wasn't doing the things that a wife supposed to do or a woman supposed to do with daddy. So daddy was unhappy in the marriage, or daddy was unhappy living in a home with the mama. So daddy is never there. Daddy is never there. Daddy is never there. Daddy is not there, okay? Daddy ain't there. It's 93%, 99, maybe 93% of children grow up in a house without their mama or without their daddy, okay? Grandma raised you. grandma raised you, or your auntie raised you, or your mama raised you, and she was a narcissist, and your mama was a avoidant. She was a avoidant. Okay, she was a narcissist. She was avoidant. Okay, she stayed away. She was schizophrenic. Schizophrenic. Okay, she had mental illness. She didn't know how to raise her children. She didn't know how to talk to her children. She didn't know how to hug her children. She didn't know how to love her children. She didn't know how to spend time with her children. She knew absolutely nothing because she was an avoidant. An avoidant parent is the kind of parent that don't hug you. They the kind of parent that don't express any feelings towards you. They don't say they love you. They don't tell you nothing about your life, how you good and how you this. No, they stay away from you. That's what they do. They do not express any kind of feeling, any kind of emotions to you. They stay away from you. My mama was a narcissist. She was a narcissist. She's still one today. Okay? She's still one. Listen, I'm telling y'all, it's childhood, inner child syndrome. That's what you're going through. That's exactly what you're going. It's not going to quit. It's not going to quit. It's not going to stop. You're going to die with this stuff in you. You're going to die and leave this world with all this stuff inside of your mind, inside of your heart, inside of all this stuff. You're going to die with it. You're going to die. Your inner child never going to be free. She's never going to be free from the trauma. She's never going to be free from the abandonment. She's never going to be free from the rejection. She and he never going to be free. Why? Because you're not going to free them. You're not going to free them. You cannot free your inner child unless you go back to your childhood and recognize and look at your mama and look at your daddy and look at all the people that you was around when you was a child and begin to question and begin to deal with the facts. Deal with the facts that they just wasn't good parents. And this is why I am the way that I am. They just wasn't good parents for me. In other words, they just didn't care anything about me. It was all about cleaning the house. Right, Black Beauty? Black Beauty said, yes, mommy. It was all about cleaning the house. It was all about going to school, getting good grades. It's all about doing your homework. It's all about, that's what it was all about. It was never about you being their child. It was never about them loving you and expressing love and support for you. It was never about that. So right now, today, you have thousands and hundreds and millions of people that's very, very lost, that's very, very sad, that's very, very depressed, that have a lot of anxiety. Oh my God. And they just cannot be around anybody because they don't feel good enough. They don't feel worthy enough to be around you because they feel like, oh my God, if I go around them, if I go around them, they're going to see that something is wrong with me. Can y'all hear me? This is what it is, people. Free your inner child. Please. You don't have to be sad. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be without a girlfriend and a boyfriend different. You don't have to be fearful. Free your inner child, please. Don't go another day without going back to your childhood when you was 5 years old. When you was five, what happened to you? When you was 5 years old, what happened to you? Why I'm not happy? Why I'm so sad? Why I feel so miserable? Why? What happened to me? Why don't I feel normal like everybody? Why I don't feel normal? Why I have to stay so trapped away from everything and everybody? Why do my life feel like I'm in a prison? I feel like I'm in prison every day. I'm in prison. I'm not free. It doesn't matter who I talk to, who I laugh with, who I cry. I just don't feel like I am free. Something is wrong with me. This is what you got to say. This is what you got to say. And this is what you have to do. Because it is time for your life now. It's time for your life. It's time for you to understand your life and who you are and what it is that I need to do to feel good. No, sex won't do it. Sex will not do it when you have not freed yourself, when you have not freed your inner child. Sex don't mean anything. It's just sex. You cannot enjoy sex. You can't enjoy a woman. You can't enjoy a man. You can't enjoy nothing. Because your inner child won't let you enjoy anything. Why? Because your inner child is not happy. I'm still crying. I'm still crying. When mama wouldn't give me no food. Mama wouldn't give me no food. I'm still crying. Mama abandoned me. Mama wouldn't hug me. Mama wouldn't kiss me. Mama wouldn't love me. Mama, why did you do all of that stuff to me, Mama? Why? Why did you treat me the way that you did, Mama? What did I do to you, Mama, to deserve all of the things you did to me? Why did you abandon me? And you stay away from me and you close yourself away from me. My mama was an alcoholic. She was never at home. My mama was never home. I had to raise myself. I cooked for myself. Everything. My mama was never at home. She was always in the street drinking and partying and having sex with men. What is it, people? And I just had to come on today. I just had to come on today because Black Beauty, my princess, my beautiful Black Beauty. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she's beautiful, Black Beauty. Oh, yes, she's been a beauty queen all her life. And she's still one right now today. A beauty queen. Okay? So people, in the syndrome. And I felt like what I was saying to you. In the syndrome, people. And Black Beauty, and we will see you. We will see you. A lot of y'all don't even know how to talk to your child. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. If you need help, let me know. Subscribe and like the video. Talk to y'all soon. Is it anything else, Black Beauty? She said, no, it's good, mommy.